Well, hello there and welcome here to my place. I am here doing a video. I am doing my Sunday Bible reading. I am reading Genesis chapter 22. You are being greeted by my guinea pigs today because I'm in a different room. So I decided to let you watch the guinea pigs while I read my Bible. And I am reading Genesis chapter 22. So without further ado, let's get this going. Old Testament. Now it came to pass after the things that God tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, of offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkeys and took two of his young men with him, and Isaac and his son, and he split in the woods for the burnt offerings, and arose and went to the place of which God had told him. Then on the third day, Abraham lifted his eyes and saw the place after altar off. And Abraham said to his young men, Stay here with the donkeys, the lad, and I will go yonder and worship, and we will come back to you. So Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it on Isaac his son, and he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and the two of them went together. But Isaac spoke to Abraham and his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am, my son. Then he said, Look, the fire and the woods, but where is the lamb for the burnt of? And Abraham said, My son, God will provide for him the lamb for a burnt offering. So the two of them went together. Then they came to the place of which God had told him. And Abraham built an altar there and placed the wood in order. And he bound Isaac, his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched out his hand and took the knife to slay his son. But the angels of the Lord called to him from heaven and said, Abraham. So he said, Here I am. And he said, Do not lay your hand on the lad or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, for me. Then Abraham lifted his eyes and looked, and there behind him was a ram caught in the thickest by its horns. So Abraham went and took the ram and offered it up for a burnt offering instead of his son. And Abraham called the name of the place, The Lord will provide. At it is said to this day, In the mount of the Lord it shall be provided. Then the angels of the Lord called to Abraham the second time out of heaven and said, By myself, I have sworn, saying, The Lord, because you have done this thing and have not withheld your son, your only son. Blessings I will bless you, and multiply I will multiply your descendants as the stars of the heavens and as the sand which is on the sea shore, and your descendants shall process the gates of their and mile in your seeds. All the nations of earth shall be blessed because you have obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned to his young men, and they rose and went together. And Abraham dwelt. Now it came to pass after these things that it was told Abraham, saying, Indeed, Melchite also had born children to your brother, his brother, the father of Abraham, and begot Reboke these 8. All these evil names I can't pronounce. His who named. That is the end of Genesis 22. Let me see where we at on time. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. I hope y'all enjoyed this Bible reading. I hope y'all have a blessed Sunday. Just whatever. And wow. And hopefully I'll be able to do this Wednesday, but wow, if I do this next week, it'll be Christmas Eve. So you have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll be doing Mass Monday tomorrow. For the meantime, stay blessed. If you like these type of videos, I'd love to have you come join me on my journey if you ain't already. Until the next one, stay safe, stay blessed. Goodbye.